Bob Dylan was born in May of 1941, but his music career really kicked off in the 1960s. Dylan's music became iconic instantly and inspired many. His songs in the early 60s displayed his role as an activist. Dylan advocated for world peace and civil rights. One of his most popular songs with elements of activism is The Times They Are Changin', written in 1963. This song became an anthem for the younger generation, the baby boomers. Its lyrics use symbols to show how America's youth is done with the customs and norms of the past generations.
Our mothers and fathers throughout the land, and don't criticize what you can't understand. Your sons and your daughters are beyond your command. Your old road is rapidly aging. Please get out of the new one if you can't lend your hand, for the times they are a-changing.
These lyrics tell the mothers and the fathers, or the older generation, not to judge their children or judge the younger generation. The kids have grown up and they're doing things differently, and the older generation can't stop them. Another popular Bob Dylan song with elements of activism is Blowin' in the Wind, released in 1963. This song displays social issues and picks them apart with questions without providing an answer. Blowing in the Wind advocates for world peace, civil rights, and ultimately equality among people.
How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man? Yes, and how many seas must a white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand? Yes, and how many times must the cannonballs fly before they're forever banned? The answer, my friend, is a blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many years must a mountain exist before it is washed to the sea? Yes, and how many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? Yes, and how many times must a man turn his head and pretend that he just doesn't see? The answer, my friend, is a blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind.
These lyrics Dylan wrote are asking questions as to how many violence we have to witness to step in and do something about it. It also asks about the equality of people pertaining towards their freedom. Another powerful piece of activism through music, written by Bob Dylan and released in 1964, is With God on Our Side. At the beginning of the song, Dylan tells where he's from, telling the listener that he is taught that God is on the side of the people from there. Then throughout the rest of the song, Dylan references wars throughout history. All the murders, all the deaths by war were justified because God was on the side of the victor. This all holds true until the end of the song.
Now as I'm leaving, I'm weary as hell. A confusion I'm feeling, ain't no tongue can tell. The words fill my head and they fall to the floor. That if God is on our side, he'll stop the next war.
The lyrics from With God on Our Side shows that it is taught to people that war is okay. It is justified and not a problem because the idea of religion is backing the side of the winner. At the end of the song, Dylan comes to a realization that he shouldn't accept war and the murders to be okay. At the end of the song, Dylan begins Bob to fear Dylan's war. musical career was constantly attacked by critics for his divisive songs, but those same songs that were being dragged through the mud were also inspiring many people around the world to stand up for what they believe in. This led to protests becoming larger and creating more of a
Bob
voice.
Dylan's music called for world peace and a stop to violence. Dylan best displayed this in his song With God on Our Side, when he pointed out how foolish the teachings are that war is okay. These teachings are unjust.